Hey guys, I've been making videos on a lot of 1.3 Terraria mods lately, and I found myself missing all the super cool new ones, so since I've been watching a lot of anime recently, I decided to replay the Stars Above mod. It's been nearly 2 years since I last played this mod, and let me tell you, quite a lot of content has been added since then. There are new weapons to use, planets to explore, and even new bosses to fight. On my first playthrough, I chose Asphodine to be my Starfarer, mainly because I figured I was way too dumb to choose Eridani, but this time I put on my glasses, tightened my suspenders, and chose the prettier Starfarer. Also, apparently the devs are making their own game based on the lore of this mod called Second Stellar, and while I'm not sponsored or anything, you should go check it out. It's on Steam, go check it out. When I spawned in, I was given a spatial disc that allows me to make contact with my Starfarer, and since I could barely remember what a Starfarer was, I decided to reach out. Oh, I forgot about this animation. Thanks for the whole screen, it's sick as hell. I was given the option between two lovely ladies to help me out on my journey. I could choose Asphodine, the Astral Starfarer, for more flashy, powerful attacks, or I could choose Eridani, the Umbral Starfarer, for more precision and complexity. As you already know, I chose Eridani, but I would be lying if I didn't say that I was a little bit worried that I don't have the mental capacity to live up to her as a reserved tactician. Immediately after choosing her, I felt umbral energy coursing through my veins, and I also got a status message that reads, "The spatial disc begins to resonate. Looks like someone wants to talk." But before I was able to use the disc, I was attacked by a slime and found out that the devs got some voice actors up in here. After taking care of the slimes, I used a spatial disc and was greeted by my Starfarer, Eridani. "It's nice to meet you. My name is Eridani, a Starfarer. You, in turn, are my Starbearer. Through this contract, we must work together to bring justice to those willing to harm this world. And, if things proceed well, the worlds beyond as well. If you are willing, I can give you a description of what I can provide you with. Personally, I recommend it. Knowledge is power, after all." Yeah, I'll take the full explanation. Let me get re-immersed in this. Right, let's begin. With the spatial disc you used, you can access the stellar array. With the defeat of powerful foes, it will grant you strength. The spatial disc has plenty of other uses, but by my hypothesis, we don't have access to them yet. Hopefully, as we get stronger, more facets of the disc will open up to us. What next? Right, I can turn latent energy from the other worlds into crystallized power, an essence, if you will. If you can, you can turn these essences into aspected weapons. That should be everything. My strength is yours. I won't let you down. Thank you, Eridani. Once I was done talking to her, I checked out the stellar array, and it was loaded with cool, unique abilities that I would get to mix and match as I progressed through the game. Now that all the introductions and tutorials are out of the way, I got to mining, and I totally forgot that the 1.4.5 version of the Plentiful Ores mod was broken. I don't even know if it's actually broken. I didn't really check to see if there was anything in the config to prevent this, but there are a shit ton of ores in my world, and it's my bad. It's my bad. I know it's kind of lame, but this worked out greatly for me because 5 minutes into mining and I already had everything I needed for full gold armor, magic storage, and I even found 2 life crystals. I then recalled back to spawn and got to work on my house. To atone for the kinda cheaty ore issue, I was going to spend some extra time on my home and make something really cool, but then I remembered that I can't build for shit in this game and instead ended up with this. Also, while I was mining for wood to build the house, I was attacked by an NPC that used a fairly familiar strategy. All I had left to do was find 13 more life crystals to finish my health and find some underground cabins for accessories because at this point I still didn't have a single one, and I don't know if it's because of the Plentiful Ores mod or if this world is just goated, but I managed to find all of the life crystals I needed and literally the best accessories you can find in those underground cabins. It was actually ridiculous. After getting home and using all of the life crystals, I was told that the stellar array has gained a new ability, so I took a look and just for reaching full health, I got the Healthy Confidence ability that takes 50% of all damage that I take and restores it as health over time. To celebrate this, I added even more rooms to my house and fully furnished them. Once I was done, it was time to start taking out some of the bosses, and I wanted to go in order, so I started traveling to the left to find a crimson biome, but I did not find one. I traveled to the right this time, and not only did I find one, but it was by far the biggest crimson chasm I've ever seen in my entire life. Out of the years I've been playing this game, this was the biggest one I've ever seen. Anyways, I used an altar to make a slimy crown and then just used the layout of my house as an arena to defeat the king slime. After it was dead, Eridani made a remark about how she hopes it stays dead because slimes are known to not do that, and she gave me access to something new. Looks like you're getting stronger and quickly. While I originally feared for your well-being, it seems you're strong enough to utilize this now. This is the Astrolab, or Lab. If you check the stellar Nova menu, the previously locked option has become available. The Astrolabe will allow you to explore the galaxy. With the proper setup, of course, I can Oh, with the proper... I can explain more once you've used it to go to the Observia Hyperborea. When you're ready, feel free to visit. I'll be awaiting your arrival and Asphodine as well. Yes, ma'am. Eridani also gave me the Essence of Style, and it's used for making a magic-type weapon. For defeating the King Slime, I was given the Stay the Course ability in the Stellar Array, which allows me to gain 1% damage reduction and 1% critical strike chance for every 10 seconds I'm in combat, with a cap at 15%, and once I reach that cap of 15%, my critical strike damage will also be increased by 15%. I then got started on some magic storage and looked up what the magic weapon made from the Essence of Style is in the recipe browser, but unfortunately required a revolver to make, and those can only be obtained from the Traveling Merchant. Or so I thought. Apparently, if I kidnap 2 traveling merchants and save up 20 gold coins, I can smush all of them together into a revolver, so I kidnapped the one that was already here. Afterwards, I finished up my magic storage and made some more NPC housing while I waited for it to be night, so I could take on the Eye of Cthulhu. I used the roof of my house as an arena for this fight, but it wasn't really working out, so during the fight I was placing a block of wood in between each of the rooms so that it would act as a makeshift set of stairs. After defeating the Eye of Cthulhu, I talked to Eridani and she gave me a shattered disc. She then told me that it's very familiar, but also that she had no clue what it was, which makes no sense whatsoever to me. Like, how does something feel extremely familiar, but also not at the same time? Anyways, she also gave me the Essence of the Gardener. It's used to make a summon type weapon called the Kunpaku Katana, and I can actually make this one. But before that, I equipped the Spectral Nail ability in the Stellar Array, so now for every 5th attack I deal to an enemy, it will deal an extra 30% damage. I then made the Kunpaku Katana. This weapon fires quick, long-ranged attacks, and while holding this weapon, it conjures a phantom spirit to attack enemies. It also conjures this barrier around me, and when an enemy is within the barrier, they take 30% more damage than usual. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that the Shattered Disc is used to summon the first modded boss, and since I was already fully prepared, I put a platform over my house and summoned the Vagrant of Space and Time. Okay, summoning the Vagrant of Space and Time. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that hurt. What are your moves again? I forget what all of your moves are. I haven't played this mod in well over a year. Oh, I'm kind of getting my ass kicked though. Ow. Okay, that wasn't nearly fast enough. Oh! Oh! Okay, we're good, we're good. God, I can never dodge. Dude, I'm actually gonna die. This is like low-key embarrassing. Like, I don't think I should be dying to this guy. God, why am I lagging? Shit. No, I'm fine. I'm just fine. Oh, how did that know exactly where I was gonna be? Okay, dodged. Oh, shit. Okay. I desperately need to heal. Like, desperately, I desperately need to heal. This is fine, this is fine. I'm just gonna stay close to you. Do all the damage I need to. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Oh, ow, okay. I have confusion now, that's awesome. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, please. Come on, he's so fucking low. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Nah, no way I'm about to die. Come on. Oh! Did I do it? Did I do it? Is that it? Oh. Holy shit. I had like 25 health, dude. Oh my god. That was ridiculous. God, that guy was so easy too. I don't know why I tanked every single hit. Whatever, anyways. That was such an easy boss fight, so I have no clue why I struggled so much with it. The Vagrant of Space and Time drops some enigmatic dust and stellar remnants, but these items aren't used until a little bit later. After that fight, I was left a bit confused, so I decided to ask Eridani who the hell that was. I see. Please excuse my test. I know it was crude, but it's the only way I know how to judge someone. You should figure out a new way. In reality, I should have known. My sisters would never choose unwisely. Did you just say sister? You've got to be kidding. I apologize, Eridani. This should help. Ring any bells? I don't with this Perseus guy. We haven't talked in ages and you show up now? Please, let me explain, Starbearer. In tandem with our galaxy's myriad worlds, there exist starfarers to aid their denizens. You are familiar with what we do. As we are conduits of energy, we chose a starbearer to act as our envoy. You should know that living beings are the best conductors of mana, and we're only partially alive. However, the first Starbearer's nominee was unfitting for their role. This is the first Starbearer. From what I know, they seem to have lost their mind and morals. Now, they continue to roam the galaxy, the Starfarer thrall to their chosen one's whims. They pursue good through any means necessary, often with casualties. This is a... Oh my god. This is all conjecture, but the destruction is very real. It should go unsaid that we can't let this continue. I'll need your help in the future. As it stands now, you have little chance of besting them. However, while Eridani doesn't know it, all Starfarers have an ace up their sleeve, the Stellar Nova. I've already bequeathed the power to her the second you've won our battle. That is all for now. I must continue to trek the first Starbearer. Good luck! I will have need of you soon. So it was just her brother giving me a little test. Fuck you, Perseus. Eridani gave me the essence of spinning and the essence of the watch, but unlike my katana that's considered an umbral weapon, the weapons that these essences make are spatial, which means that they are both umbral and astral, so I didn't want to use them. I figured there was no time to waste, so I headed on over to Crimson, made an arena, and defeated the Brand of Cthulhu with the use of my new Stellar Nova powers that I forgot to mention that I got after defeating the Vagrant of Space and Time. For winning this fight, I was given 4 new essences. 4 of them. 4 of them. The essence of the soldier, the essence of wolves, the essence of ash, and the essence of outer gods. Out of all these new essences, I chose to use the essence of ash, mainly because I could already make it, but also because it was the only one of them that made an umbral weapon. The weapon it made is called the Ashed Ambition, and it does a lot of stuff. Prepare yourself for this. Its attacks pierce and have no knockback. When I right click, I teleport to wherever the cursor is to activate the Ashen Execution, which is both an attack and the name of the cooldown for said attack, which is initially set to 1 minute. The attack deals damage all around me and instantly executes enemies below the weapon's base damage times 5, so any enemy below 110 health will instantly die. Defeating enemies this way instantly refreshes the cooldown of my Ashen Execution and grants 1 stack of Call of the Void. Each stack of Call of the Void increases my movement speed by 5%, and once I reach 5 total stacks, it resets. My Ashen Execution has a 10-second cooldown, and I gain Ashen Strength for 2 seconds, which just restores my health and increases my damage by 20%. Holy shit, that was a lot. This took me so long to record, but the weapon is much more simple to use than I just made it sound. In caveman terms, a weapon makes me teleport and deal lots of damage. It also plays some very loud music every time I teleport, so sorry in advance. Afterwards, I used the new weapon to defeat the Brand of Cthulhu a few more times so that I can make full Crimtane armor and a Deathbringer pickaxe. Once that was done, I remembered that I unlocked the Astrolab way back when I defeated the King Slime, so I opened it up and it was pretty much just a way to fast travel to all sorts of different planets and things in our solar system. All of them required a specific tier of a stelliglyph to go there, except for a place called Observatory Hyperborea, so that's where I decided to go. Upon arriving, both Eridani and her sister Asphodine started telling me what was going on and why they had reached out to me in the first place. There was a whole bunch of talking that went on for way longer than anybody's attention span is nowadays, so to sum it all up, the galaxy is freezing over and it's been dubbed the Ardor. They came to me because my planet is strangely habitable compared to all the other planets around, and they want me to go explore the rest of the planets for resources so that we can save the galaxy. I was also given a debuff called Cosmic Voyager that takes away my ability to build, mine, use explosives, fly, teleport, and ride my slime. Anyways, I gathered the materials to make a tier 1 stelliglyph and got to exploring the galaxy. I started off with the Cygnus asteroid field, and other than 2 or 3 enemies and a couple of chests, this place was barren, but the chests had these prismatic cores in them that are used to make tons of better shit. I also ran into some guy named Yojimbo that just fell from the sky, and he basically told me that everything is going to shit thanks to the Ardor. After I was done with this place, I moved on to Mining Station Ares, and it was literally the same thing as the other place, it just looked a little cooler. And that was all the places I could go to with the tier 1 stelliglyph, so I upgraded it to tier 2, and for doing so, Eridani gave me the Essence of Nature. He makes a magic type weapon that seemed pretty cool, so I began gathering up all the materials I would need to make it. Once I had everything, I made Earman Soul's Dream, and in simple terms, I click and drag to create a box around an enemy, and that box inflicts said enemy with Verdant Embrace, which just deals damage over time. It seemed like a really cool weapon, but it didn't deal nearly as much damage as my Ashen Ambition. Afterwards, I noticed a new NPC in town called the Astrologian, and this lady sold a bunch of weapon memories and a cosmeturgy station that's used to upgrade aspected weapons with weapon memories. I can't remember if I mentioned it, but aspected weapons are the ones that I make with the essences. It's just a different name for them. Anyways, I bought the station along with a tarot card weapon memory and imbued it to my Ashen Ambition for an extra 8% damage while fulfilling a specific condition, and this boost is doubled when below half health. I then got back to exploring the galaxy. I continued with the Corrupted Mass Serpents, and there was literally nothing here other than corruption enemies. I then moved on to Calum, the bleached world, and this place had bleached completely white, like there was no other color here. Just like all the other places, there wasn't much here other than these ghosts called the Soulless, but I did find a castle that had just housed like a couple of chests with the prismatic shards. I then moved on to Corvus, the frozen skyline, and this place was legitimately cool. Like it was just a rundown planet with destroyed buildings that had been forever plunged into a cold darkness, likely to the Ardor. Other than finding the usual prismatic shards, I ran into these purple enemies that dropped a new weapon memory and branded Tenebrium. The weapon memory, Mercenary's Arasite, deals an additional 30% damage against fighter enemies, and the banded Tenebrium is a crafting material used later on. I then moved on to Celestia, and this place just had prismatic shards. It was nothing special. It was the same thing with the next planet that was weirdly just called Ultra Planet, but I did find a weapon memory at the end of it that unleashes up to 3 lightning arcs after striking an enemy. Once I was home, I just imbued my Ashen Ambition with the Mercenary's Arasite weapon memory and got started on the next boss, Thespian, the Act of Alchemy. I got the boss summon from the Astrologian, and it says that the boss is very hard and intended to be defeated later on, but daddy ain't no bitch, so I rolled up my sleeves and took out Thespian, the Act of Alchemy. Damn. You know, it'd probably be much easier if I actually made an arena for this fight. I'm not going to, though. That was dumb of me. Oh, God damn it. Okay, at least I dodged it. Success. Nice. Okay, I memorized the name for this one. I don't know what the name is called, but I know what it looks like. Why is there lag? How do I? That's the button, right? Let's go. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. Okay. 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 That wasn't too bad, actually. Aha! Let's celebrate. Okay, so that one's let's celebrate. Okay. Oh, I hate this one. No! Okay, we're good. Oh, no, that was dumb of me. Sorry. Okay. 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 Well, now I'm screwed. Yeah. Okay. Well. Success. God damn it, he's using so many moves at once. This has got to be... Wait a minute. I forgot about that. Oh, you motherfucker. God damn it. Heal. 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 Wait, I forgot how much left. Okay. And with that. Okay. Dodge to celebrate. Okay. 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 This move isn't too bad. That was pretty easy to dodge. You ready to jump? Yep. Okay, that's fine. Nice. Okay, here comes the water bolts. Yep. Nice. Just go ahead and use it. I completely missed. Okay, water bolts. Nice. That's 4 of them. Okay, use that. Oh, fuck. Jump. Nice. Okay, I'm launched right. Alright. Hit him with one of those. Moving left. Nice. Jumping. Dodging to celebrate. Oh my god. We're cooking. We're cooking right now. Okay, nice. Hit him with that. Hit him with that. Okay, he's almost dead. He's almost dead. Oh my god, what a flawless attempt. What a flawless attempt. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Holy shit, I'm so proud of myself for that. I've got no words. I'm so proud of myself. I think over time I really have gotten better at this game because that boss wasn't nearly as hard as it was like made to seem. Thespian dropped a futuristic specter and it was just a cute little robot pet. They also dropped some more stellar remnants and the Bastion ingot weapon memory. This weapon memory would allow me to gain 4 defense while holding the imbued weapon and instantly gain 20 defense for about 2 seconds. Eridani gave me 4 more essences, but the only one that was Umbral was the Essence of Hydra. The weapon it made was called Soliloquy of Sovereign Seas, which for one is a long ass name, completely unneeded, and for two, it deals a new type of damage referred to as arc damage. It just inherits bonuses from both magic and summon. To sum this weapon up, there are two modes. The first mode summons the Singer of the Seas, who just heals me for like 1 to 2 damage every couple of seconds. It kinda sucked. And the second mode summons 3 Salon attendants that fire homing bolts at enemies. The weapon also grants me water walking, and it gains 30 bonus damage if I'm at full health. Not only did it seem pretty sick to use, but it also wouldn't hurt to have some little minions rummaging about. I then added some more NPC housing and made a little set of stairs on each side just for my convenience. Afterwards, I remembered that there was likely a new ability in the Stellar Array for me to use, so I opened it up and I had gained the Arm Shift ability. It grants me a 15% damage bonus for 5 seconds when swapping between weapons. I decided to keep looking around, and apparently I'd also unlocked 2 new Stellar Novas, Unlimited Blade Works and Guardian's Light. I tried Guardian's Light and it looked kinda lame, like I didn't really see anything happen, and I'm not gonna read the description because I don't care, so I just equipped Unlimited Blade Works instead. It was now time for Skeletron, but the guy beat me. The damn guy beat me. I hate the Skeletron fight. After sleeping away an entire day, I imbued my new weapon with the electric guitar pick and Mercenary's Arsite weapon memories, tried again, and won. As soon as I won, I used my spatial disc to get the new essences from Eridani, but Perseus picked up instead and gave me the Twin Crux pendant, saying that it will call forth 2 very powerful demons, but the guy needed me to defeat them so that he could find some clues as to the whereabouts of the first Starbearer. And now that I think about it, I totally forgot to mention that this first Starbearer character is like the big bad of this mod. Like she's real hot. I mean evil. I meant evil. I meant evil. I reached that again, and this time Eridani picked up and gave me 3 new essences, but the only one that was Umbral was the essence of the sharpshooter, and all I needed was a handgun to make it, so I got right to exploring the dungeon. I spent so goddamn long in this dungeon and opened so many chests, but not a single one had a handgun. It only took like 10 different chests and lots of farming to get the keys for said chests, but eventually I got myself a handgun. I then made the gun and tested it out against those twins that Perseus wants me to deal with, but it sucked, dude. Like, it did a lot of damage, but it just didn't shoot fast enough. I spent way too much time making this thing for it to suck as bad as it did. I decided to give up on the gun and stick with what I already had for this fight, despite the warning of a harder boss like with Thespian. These twins were hard, dude. Like, there was just way too much going on at all times, and the attacks would speed up as it got lower in health. It was absolutely ridiculous. There was this stupid ass mechanic where a hot and cold bar would appear above my head for the fight, and depending on what side of the arena I was on, I would either get hotter or get colder. The annoying ass part was that if one side of the bar filled up all the way, the arena would disappear and I would take either fire or frostburn damage until I died. And I didn't realize this bar actually did anything for way longer than I should have. I'm honestly kind of embarrassed over it. Like, I fought these guys for quite a while without knowing what the bar did. Anyways, once I figured all that out, my little Salon boys and I were able to defeat Dioscoroi, the twin forces. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Stupid ass twins. Giving me a big ass headache is what you're doing. I have to watch this stupid bar to make sure it doesn't fully charge. Dumb as hell. Oh, that was too close. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god, I just got screwed. Shit. Oh, nice. I actually dodged that one. Hey, see, we're doing good. We're doing good so far. Shit, that was dumb of me. Oh. Oh. Okay. So far, so good. Like, actually, I'm actually doing really good right now. Ow. Okay. Cool. Shit. God, the moves are getting faster. Oh, they actually got a lot faster now that I'm like watching it. It's okay, we're still doing good. Still doing good. Shit. Woo, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. So close. So close. Actually, so close. Come on. Oh my god, I'm so close. Did I do it? Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god, that was difficult as hell. Ooh, okay. That fight felt long as hell, but it was actually so cool. Like the fight was actually difficult. The twins dropped a pair of Electrum scissors that gave Aerodani a new hairstyle, but it wasn't nearly as good as the original. They also dropped more Stellar Remnants, but we all knew they would. I ended up unlocking a new ability in the Stellar Array called Arboreal Echoes. Whenever I deal damage to unhurt foes, it heals for 2 HP and increases the damage of that first hit by 30%. But all that mattered was that it increases the potency of healing items by 30%, which means that my potion now heals for 130 health instead of 100. The Umbral Essence that Aerodani gave me was the Essence of the Hollow Heart, and I couldn't do anything with it, because it required me to defeat the Queen Slime, and I was not about to do that. She also gave me a Mnemonic Trace. It's a trace to the first Starbearer's Rampage, and this item will be used way later on. Oh, and everybody died in that last boss fight, so I had to go around to each room and clean all of them up off the floor. All that was left for me to do was to go to Hell and defeat the Wall of Flesh, so I mined all the way down to where Hell usually is, but I instead ran into a futuristic cyberpunk-ass city. This city was beautiful, save for the few annoying-ass enemies that spawned in troves. These enemies dropped a neon telemetry that are used for future crafting, but other than that, there wasn't really much to find here other than these stellar prisms that allow you to buff the stats of the stellar novas, and these absolutely tasteless rice balls that do literally nothing. Afterwards, I got some Hellstone and made a Molten Pickaxe and full Molten Armor. I then built a Hell Highway and summoned the Wall of Flesh, but I got absolutely creamed. It's all okay though, because I just retried it again and won. The Umbral Essence I got was the Essence of the Void that made a magic type weapon, and I would need to farm for some Souls of Night and Ichor to make it, but first I needed to get more Neon Telemetry. 30 minutes of farming later and I had enough Neon Telemetry to make Neo Pursuant Armor. It gives me the Cataphract Arms buff that just gives me a bunch of defense. Afterwards, I speed ran through the hard mode ores, then got to farming Crimson enemies for the stuff I needed for the Essence of the Void. Eventually, I was able to gather everything up and make Dragged Below, and I know this looks very overwhelming, but basically I had 3 moves with this weapon. The first was the short laser beam, the second was kinda like a bomb, and the third refilled some of my mana and health. The bar that appears below me when I hold out this weapon would charge passively and when using the laser beam, but would drain when refilling my health and mana. If I let the bar fully charge, it would activate my ultimate mode, which would change each of my moves. The first was now a full-on continuous laser beam, the second was still a bomb, but it does significantly more damage, and the third would now take some of my health and refill my mana even more. I went and tested this weapon against the Wall of Flesh, and let's just say it retired the Ashen Ambition. From that fight, I got a Sorcerer Emblem, which was perfect for me to take on the Destroyer, and bro, this guy stood no chance whatsoever. Like, this laser beam was perfect for piercing right through all of its segments. The Umbral Essence I got from that fight was the Essence of Death's Apprentice, and I was already able to make it, so I did. It was a melee weapon called Memento Muse, and it was a rhythm weapon. It would hit just like a true melee weapon, but if I hit on the beat of the melody below me, it would shoot a sick-ass, big-ass scythe, and if I was able to do it 12 times in a row, I would just go crazy with it. I didn't think there would be a better weapon than the Dragged Below one I had just made, but I tested it out on the Wall of Flesh anyways, and it turns out that this thing could shit and fuck. I used it to take down the Skeletron Prime and the Twins with only a few hiccups. It does the most damage when I can hit that melody 12 times in a row, but focusing on that and trying to dodge is unbelievably difficult. I got a few Umbral essences, but the one I was focused on was the essence of the Dragon Slayer, and I was able to make the weapon right away. But as cool as it looked, it wasn't even close to being as good as my Memento Muse. Like, I tested it against the Queen Slime, and this shit was booty. The same thing happened with the other two essences. The weapons just weren't good. They were cool, but not good. I did keep the Spark Blossoms beacon around with me for a bit just because it was a summon weapon, but they weren't with me for long. I figured it was finally about time to upgrade my Stellaglyph to the final tier, so I headed on over to Corvus to get some more Banded Tenebrium. Once I had enough, I returned home and remembered that I likely have a new ability in the Stellar Array from defeating the mechanical bosses, so I checked it out and I had unlocked the Infernal End. When my health falls below 100, I gain 50% increased damage, all of my attacks set enemies ablaze, and these effects will ignore the HP threshold for 3 seconds after taking damage. I can only use so many abilities at once, so I chose to use Arboreal Echoes, Healthy Confidence, and Infernal End. I then upgraded my Stellaglyph to tier 3 and headed over to the Dreaming City. This place was beautiful, but only had prismatic shards for me to find. I also got this debuff that said lingering around for too long would result in something terrifying happening, and I really should have heeded this warning. What the? Huh? What is going on? 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 I have no clue what's going on. Okay. I don't know what that was. I have no clue what the fuck that was. Apparently, I just had a run-in with the Arbitration, a boss that is likely meant for post-Moonlord. Anyways, I decided to avoid the Dreaming City for now and go to Fallen Theronhad, and I think I found out why this place is in ruins. I then headed on over to Lyra, and this place was boring as hell. There was nothing here. It also transported me to where the Arbitration was, and it just wasn't cool. It just wasn't cool of Lyra to do that. The final place I could go to was called the Faint Archives, and this place, as cool as it was, only had a weapon memory called Fragment of the Lost Memory that would give me an extra 4% damage for every instance of 80 mana that I had. Once I was home, I threw a bunch of weapon memories on my Memento Muse because I figured that they would just sit around in my chest if I never ended up using them. It was now time to help out Perseus by defeating the Witch of Inga Penthesilea, and this bitch was hard, dude. It was mainly because it was hard to focus on dodging while also making sure I hit the melody with my weapon every time, but she would also teleport around me and fire so many projectiles. It was a bullet hell in there. She also had 152,000 health, and for reference, the Skeletron Prime only has 42,000. After lots and lots of struggling, I brushed aside Penthesilea, the Witch of Ink.
Hello, little paintbrush. Care for some art?
Okay.
You can be the canvas. It's like rain but prettier. And more deadly.
Okay, for this part, I'm just gonna focus on dodging.
Quickly now. Is that too
Yeah, that
much
worked out
for
much
you?
better when I was just focusing on
Wouldn't it be
dodging.
so funny if we did that one again? What color will you end up painting? Alright, my turn.
Red paint!
Guess it's time for the hands-on approach. It's like rain but prettier. And more deadly. It's about time we wrapped things up, don't you think? Quickly now. What color will you end up, I wonder? Alright, my turn. Wouldn't it be so funny if we did that one again? It's like rain but prettier. And more deadly. I don't think you'll like what comes next for time being. Guess it's time for the hands-on approach. Is that too much colour for you? What colour will you end up, I wonder? I don't think you'll like what comes next for time being. Alright, my
The blue
turn.
paint. Nice.
No more playing around. What colour will you end up, I wonder? It's about time we wrapped things up, don't you think? There's more where that came from. Alright, my turn.
Red paint. Shit.
Is that too much colour for you? It's like rain but prettier. And more
Okay, just
deadly.
focus on dodging.
Guess it's time for the hands-on approach. What colour will you end up, I wonder? you'll like what comes next, but I will. Alright, my turn.
Oh shit. Thank God I dodged that. That was a game ender right there. Oh, that was kind of sick as hell.
Is that too much color for you? There's more where that came from. What color will you end up, I wonder? Alright, my turn.
Shit, okay.
Guess it's time for the hands-on approach. It's like rain.
Okay, hold up. I got one charge.
And more deadly.
I got one charge. Eat this.
It's about time we
Okay,
wrap
focus
things
on
up.
dodging.
No, what's the run? What color will you end up, I wonder? Alright,
Yeah.
my turn.
Blue paint.
Wouldn't it be so funny if we did that one again? It's like rain, but prettier. Oh, and more deadly. I don't think you'll like
Okay,
what comes
okay.
next, but I will. Guess it's time for the hands-on approach. Is that too much color for you? What color will you end up, I wonder? I don't think you'll like what comes next, but I will. Alright, my turn.
Thank you for allowing me to charge this.
What color will you end up, I wonder? It's about time we wrapped things up, don't you think? Wouldn't it be so funny if we did that one again?
Oh shit! Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Damn. I didn't know it was done. Well, there we go. I did that. That was easy as hell. I'm at full health. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All these boss fights are so good, bro. Like again, I'm not sponsored, but I can't wait for their game to come out. It's gonna be so good. The witch dropped me some tattered Fey attire. It's used to make an outfit for your Starfarer, but it has 2 buffs and 1 debuff, and I feel that the debuff outweighs the buffs. I was also given this super cute portrait of Eridani and Asphodine to hang up in my house. Eridani gave me a second mnemonic trace and 2 new Stellar Novas. One of them did a bunch of damage and the other one would heal me, so I equipped Garden of Avalon because I feel that healing is much more important right now. She also gave me the Essence of Time. It makes a summon type weapon called Chronic Principality, and this thing looked like it was pretty good, but as everything else is gone, it wasn't better than my Momentum Muse. It was time to fight the Plantera, so I headed over to the jungle and built a much smaller arena than I usually do. Once it was done, I defeated the Plantera and oh my god was it easy. Like it has a third of the witch's health. After returning home and expecting to get my essences from Eridani like usual, I was instead confronted by both the Starfarers. Hey Oklah, remember how you fought our brother? Yes, we have a bit of a hypothesis we'd like to try out. Wait. This is an airy original idea. While I concede that I am curious, well, it'll be fine. Anyway, we're gonna do some friendly sparring to try out a hypothesis of mine on one condition. We need to borrow a bit of your power. Isn't that just so funny? What's this called? Dramatic irony? But it's true, we lose quite rapidly in an even match. For the best results, let's head to that arena in the Neon Vale. You know the one, it just screams boss arena. So the 2 women want to take me on, huh? Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Please excuse this joke, it was in bad taste. I swear I'm not a misogynist. After a discussion, Eridani gave me the Essence of the Fallen. It made a mystic type weapon that made critical strikes deal 1500% more damage, but it shot unbelievably slow, so I didn't use it. I was originally going to take on the Golem, but now I had to show the Starfarers who's boss, so I headed down to the arena in the Neon Vale, summoned them, and died to their very first attack. In my defense, 400 damage, 400 damage. Come on now, that's ridiculous. Apparently, they've been mastering each of the past bosses' moves day in, day out. Like this is literally like fighting every single boss at once. Also, remember that move I talked about like 5 seconds ago? Yeah, I did that move basically every single time, but once I learned to dodge that move, it was all over for these 2 Starfarers.
I'll show you what I can
Oh, okay, thank God. Oh, there we go. Oh my God. Oh, what an awful fight. Oh. Oh man, thank you Frank Sinatra for getting me through that. Holy. Despite how hard all that looked, I managed to take them down like start to finish in like 20 minutes. These story mods have become almost as free as Elden Ring was when I played it. This fight was pretty much pointless though, because all I got from it was an ass-fitting self-portrait. Anyways, I wasted no time taking out the golem. After my win, Perseus reached out to me again and asked me to defeat Nalhan the Burnished King, saying that this would help him find out the location of the first Starfarer, but what the hell is watching me fight some guy gonna help you figure out? I honestly don't get it. I don't like Perseus. I don't like him at all. I then opened the Stellar Array to see if I got a new ability, and I had unlocked Spatial Stratagem. Whenever I take damage, all of it gets cut in half for 2 seconds, and I gain 20% increased damage for 4 seconds. This has a 30-second cooldown, but if I take damage during the cooldown, it just resets. This new ability sounded pretty amazing, so I equipped it in place of Infernal End. At this point, I figured I was ready to take on Nalhan the Burnished King, and I somehow managed to defeat him on my first try.
No more prep time. Let's go.
Damn. Oh, what the hell?
Blade, the very world
What is this? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh shit. Okay, well. Okay, well, no wonder the first phase was so easy. I was like, no way I beat this boss first try. Why did he move? Why did he teleport? I'm not talking though. This shit is so difficult. Oh my god, dude, come on. Oh, this is so difficult. I'm pretty much fighting this entire boss in my peripheral vision. I'm pretty much just staring at the bar to make sure I get that special move off. Holy shit. Holy shit, no way. Holy shit, no way I beat this boss first fucking try. Oh my god, I cannot believe I beat that first try. Oh my god. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it's my stellar array or if it's because of the stellar nova, but my health just kept going up. And anytime it would go down and it wouldn't like go right back up, I would just heal. Dude, that fight was so good. I felt like a badass that entire fight. Holy shit. Oh my god. In total, that boss had like 400,000 health. And I've never felt like more of a badass playing Terraria ever than in this fight. Like, ever. I was like, it was like a fucking movie, bro. I've never, and likely will never, enjoy a video game more than I did during those 10 minutes. In the end, I got nothing of use from that fight other than the sheer will and determination to continue on. So I headed over to the dungeon, defeated the Lunatic cultist, and took out not one, not two, but 3 pillars. During this time, I tried out a couple of new weapons, but again, none of them were as good as my Memento Muse. Before taking down the final pillar and defeating the Moonlord, I had to fight the Arbitration, you know, that horrible thing in space that killed me almost instantly. Considering that I'm still using the same gear I had when I was transported him the first time around, I figured that maybe taking out the Moonlord first was a good idea. So I made an asphalt path, gathered up all the life fruits I would need, took down the Vortex pillar, and defeated the Moonlord, but the fight deadass took me like 15 minutes. The Umbral essence I got was the essence of lunar domination, but the weapon it made sucked, dude. Like it was just too slow and not very practical for fighting any bosses. With how much I struggled against the Moonlord, I figured it was about time to start using the spatial essences as well, so that I would have like more variety to choose from, like weapon-wise. So I made the 2-crown bow out of the essence of the Huntress, and I am so glad I made this weapon. This shit was amazing. It fired arrows incredibly fast that deal an additional 4% damage per debuff on an enemy, has a special ability to fire a barrage of stellar arrows from the sky that give enemies random debuffs, and has an ultimate ability to fire a powerful beam of energy at the cursor. I even reforged this weapon to have extra speed and velocity so that I would be even faster than it already was. I didn't even bother to try any of the other essences out. It was just too good. I knew none of the other weapons were going to be good. After I was all settled down, you know, chilling at my house, playing around with the new weapon, the sky suddenly filled with light and Perseus and Aerodon reached out to me. They said that the first Starfarer has descended upon this world and that there was very little time to waste. They also gave me the Progenitor's Wish just in case I wanted to speed up the little amount of time that I had left. I wanted to get the Arbitration out of the way before my time ran out, so I beamed myself to Lyra and waited for him to take me. Oh, and I also got some new abilities in the Stellar Array, but none of them were better than the 3 I was currently using, so I just stuck with these until the end of the game. After a bit of waiting, I was teleported to the Arbitration's arena, but I lost pretty miserably. I then remembered that I still had a bunch of melee accessories equipped, so I swapped them out for their ranged counterparts and took on the Arbitration for the final time. This fight honestly kind of sucked compared to all the others, mainly because I couldn't really tell where I was taking damage from. Like, it was like I was just randomly taking damage for just being there. The Arbitration dropped a bunch of random shit, including an item that sucks all other items directly to me. I didn't even bother with the single essence that I got from Aerodani, and instead went to go take on the final boss, the Warrior of Light.
This battle shall be our last.
This fight had a sick-ass cutscene to start things out, and I was doing really good for the first attempt, but shit hit the fan very quickly. All of this guy's attacks dealt well over 100 damage, I was confined to such a small arena, and he just threw so much shit at me at once. It was very hard to understand what was going on. I don't want to spoil any more of the fight, but after way too many tries, I snuffed out the Warrior of Light. Also, I'm so sorry for the length of this boss fight, but to be fair, the guy had like 1,000,000 health. Yeah, let's try this again.
This battle
Stupid
shall be
ass
our
warrior
last.
of light. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of this guy. The first phase of this guy is so easy to do too. Like, I low-key just kind of stand around and do nothing. Like, the first phase is so easy. See, I stand still, then I move. Now I'm just standing here. And then I can come up close to him like this and just dodge all of these real quick. I didn't dodge that one, but... And then those move, and then I jump in between these. And... First phase is so easy. I don't know how I got hit by that, to be honest. Come on, second phase. What if I look away? Okay, no, looking away doesn't work. I still get caught by the Ascendants, but that's chill. Oh, I dodged everything there, oh my god. Haven't done that before. Hell, you missed. Oh shit. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, I'm good. Shit. Shit. I'm so not good. You know, actually we're just fine. Oh my god. Oh, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Yep, just stand still for a minute. Move, okay. Oh, dodge that shit. Ow. It's fine, it's fine. God, I'm so sick of these warriors of light. Oh, that was some bullshit. Oh, please! Okay, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. I'm good, I'm good. Just gonna move completely out of the way. Yep, yep. Oh, move! Oh my god, of course. Okay, okay. Okay, I think this is the furthest I've gone, so... Can't hit me with this shit. Oh, I hate the gleaming steel. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, okay, okay. 1/4 of his health left. Oh my god. Shit, I'm gonna die. Fuck. Please. Please, I'm so close. Oh, you missed. Oh, you missed. Let's go. Okay, okay, okay. Come on, come on, come on. He's at 7%. He's at 7%. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna puke. Oh my god, I'm gonna puke. No! Shit. Come on, you stupid ass motherfucker.
No more.
Let's go!
Now to take your measure.
Oh. Yeah, this. Oh. Oh. No. Oh. There's a second phase. I really pressed it. Move! Oh my god, why does there have to be a second fucking phase? Please. God, why is there a second phase in a fight like this? The phase takes so long. What is going on? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Oh my god. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Please. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh. Okay. 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 Oh shit, okay. Oh, ow. Oh, use it twice. Oh, you're such a pussy. Oh, thank God for that. Ugh. Oh no. Oh, okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Oh my god. Oh shit, okay. Please. Cut me a break. Okay. Okay, come on, oh my god. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I'm sweating and I'm scared. I'm sweating and I'm scared. Oh my god. Please. Please just die. Please just die. Oh. Please. 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 Oh my god, ow. Oh. Feel your power from beyond, bro. Feel the power of this dick. Sorry, that was vulgar. Oh! Yes! Oh my god, let's go. Too easy. Too easy. What can I say? What can I say? Too easy. Honest to God, I had no clue there would be a second phase. Like, it came completely out of nowhere. I reached out to Aerodine to get my final serving of essences before this mod would be over with, but she instead gave me the 4th mnemonic trace and told me that there was one more person in our way. The Starfarer to the Warrior of Light, the first Starfarer. Aerodine still ended up giving me a whole bunch of essences, and the Warrior of Light dropped these totems that also make weapons. I figured the next fight was going to be even harder than the last one, so I used the essences to make as many weapons as my attention span would allow, and ultimately, all of them ended up sucking. I then decided that maybe the tier 3 abilities in the Stellar Array would help me out a bit, so I ran around and defeated every vanilla Terraria boss, but they just weren't better than the ones I was using. I was honestly at a loss, and I really didn't want the final boss to last almost 15 goddamn minutes like the last couple, and then I was blessed. I reached out to Aerodani in a last-ditch effort, and she gave me an essence for defeating every single Terraria boss and the Warrior of Light. The essence of the beginning and end. This essence made a sword that ran on celestial damage dubbed Bury the Light. While holding the sword, I gained 100% armor penetration, but my defense is cut in half. Its main attack rapidly cleaves a large area and builds stacks of judgment, while its side attack deals 50% damage as an additional slash at the cursor that does not build stacks of judgment. Once I have 20 stacks of judgment, my next attack will burst in a barrage of slashes, consuming all stacks of judgment. This sword also has an ultimate move that charges through the usage of judgment stacks, and when the ultimate gauge is full, I release a barrage of slashes that kills any non-boss enemy. Though, if it's used on a boss, they will take 100 times critical damage and 10% of their max health as damage instead. And as the cherry on top, I am invincible for the entire duration of this ultimate. This weapon was so unbelievably perfect. I could not fathom a weapon being any better than the one that was currently in my hands. It also gave me the ability to freak my shit, so I knew I was ready. I whipped out the mnemonic sigil I had made out of the 4 mnemonic traces and was teleported to a place that Aerodani said looked very familiar. I then used it to summon Tsukuyomi, the first Starfarer, and she killed me in 15 seconds. She did this again and again, and even when I did make it past this phase and got to watch this sick-ass cutscene.
I can see there is no more point to holding back. Know that I have given you ample time for surrender.
She killed me right away on the other side. It took me about an hour to get all of her moves down, but once I had it, Tsukuyomi was just another boss.
I will be the end of your long journey. There is no way you can run. I can see there is no more point to holding back. Know that I have given you ample time for surrender. Now comes the age of the stars. You'll have to try harder than that. In carnage I bloom, like a flower in the dawn. I'm not letting you take another step. Don't tell me you're afraid of the dark. Hope is on my side. You will meet with a monstrous and empty fate. Struggle as much as you like. Your thoughts, your arts, I can cut them. Your rockets run out one way. I will destroy your light. Insignificant speck of dust. My power shall be absolute. Your luck has run out, Mama. There will be bloodshed. Do me a favor and die. The death of 1,000 stars, condensed into a single Your thoughts, your arts, I can cut them. There is nowhere you can run. I will destroy your light. My power shall be absolute. In carnage I am known, like a flower in the dawn. Come to me, star child. Now comes the age of the stars. You are stronger than I dare to hope.
Thank God this boss didn't take me 15 minutes to do. And did you guys see the ultimate move that I used? It dealt like 100,000 damage, bro. This shit was so cool. I was able to make a few endgame weapons out of the stuff Tsukiyomi dropped and the essences that Aerodani gave me. But the only notable one was the Ultima Thule, and it threw fucking planets, dude. Fucking planets. But even that wasn't enough to top my Barry the Light Sword. And that's it. After the final fight, Aerodani just said there was more work to do. But personally, I'm retiring to do what the Stars Above had destined for me to do.